Yeah, so I'm like a big fan of the Jamie O'Brien show, and I was watching it this morning, and I saw that he entered the bodyboarding pipeline contest. I noticed that he put his fins on like the wrong feet. You know, he didn't have it. He had the asymmetrical fins, and they were on the wrong feet. But anyways, that's not my point of the video. Is what I was going to say is that on the Jamie O'Brien show, he has the psych counter wherever, because he says the word psyched a lot. He's like, oh, I was psyched. And every time he says psyched, he's got the counter. I'm going to have the curse counter on my show. And every time I curse, it's going to pop up here. You know? So that's what I'm going to do for the show. And I think I'm basically stealing Jamie O'Brien's his idea, because I really like that show, and I'm a fan of Jamie O'Brien. And I have to admit, like, Jamie O'Brien makes me want to pick up a surfboard. And by surfboard, I mean shortboard, not a longboard. I'm not a fan of the longboard. I'm not. I hate longboarding. It's so slow. Oh my God, I'm aggressive. I'm an aggressive man. I'm extreme. I can't have these slow movements. Right? And what appeals to me about the shortboard is that, dude, these guys are riding pipeline, and they're making it out of barrels on that thing. By the way, like, pipeline surfing ain't that exciting to me, just because it's pretty much drop in, barrel, survive the barrel, and that. Like, I like tricks and airs and stuff like that. And I'm sure they do them there, but most of the time when I watch pipeline, these guys are dropping in, shooting the barrel, and coming out. And the bodyboarders beat busting ass. Dave Hubbard won that contest, by the way. I'm pretty sure he won like men's pro. Like, I guess that I seen him do drop knee. I don't know if it was a drop knee contest, like, but I seen him ride drop knee in the heat with Jamie O'Brien. So maybe on that contest they could do prone and drop knee. I don't know how that works, because usually drop knee is its own division. But I seen Dave Hubbard go prone and then go drop knee, unless it was just edited that way. But Dave Hubbard is one of my favorite bodyboarders. My favorite bodyboarders are the drop knee guys that go prone. I love the prone style of a drop knee rider. They're all the best. Sammy Morentino, Dave Hubbard. You could say Ryan Hardy, but he's more of a prone guy. But Ryan Hardy is my all-time favorite bodyboarder, by the way. I love Ryan Hardy. Nobody's smoother than him. I mean, maybe now they are. I know he's like a sort of a veteran. He's Jeff Hubbard's era. But maybe a little older. I don't even know. No, he's probably the same era, actually, because I know that Jeff Hubbard beat him in a pipeline contest. And I believe that Ryan Hardy is like the only like guy that's a great that's never won a world title. This is more of like a free surfer, but he's great. I don't know, world title. I don't like contest riding. I don't. I like these guys I like the free surfers are the best. These Japanese guys that I follow on Instagram. There's one Japanese. I forgot his name, but he is so good. There's so many guys, and that this other where's he from? I think there's this other guy from Portugal with the long hair and the tattoos and the hot chick girlfriend wife. He is fucking sick on the boogie board. One of my favorites. And I love Sammy Morentino. He's got a unique style. You ever see him do those drop-in rolls? I love that. I can't do that. I don't know how he's doing it. He's like dropping in. I tried it. Maybe he's got a steep wave. He's dropping in. He's just going roll, roll, roll on the drop in. I can't do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got to choke him on the board and get your body out of that water. But he's like flipping so fast. I'm like, how? I'm trying to get that to figure that out. I could do the roll on a closeout coming out of a barrel. I could bank it off the white water. I just can't do it how he's doing them like that. And I gotta practice it more, because I love that, because I feel like it's like a versatile move that you can do on like any wave. There's also this fat guy that does it too on Instagram. I don't know his name. Guys. Guys, I just almost crashed the van driving. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I'm in like Wading River. And I gotta go, look, I gotta go down the... I can't turn around because I'm in this giant work van. But, hold on, let me flip it around. I gotta reverse back down, but I'm gonna tell you what I saw, what made me go down this long driveway. I don't want to crash. So like that, so you can reverse with me. I have to focus on the road, guys. Gotta focus on the road. Safety first, okay? But I go down this long driveway, and the reason that I went down this driveway was because I was driving on... I don't even know what road this is. Hold on. I'm about to crash. Yeah, so I was driving. Sorry, I had to stop the car. I was driving, and look what I saw. Look what I drove past. Indoor surfing. That sounds fun. Going there with my boogie board. I had to stop that video because when I was filming the sign, some guy in a Jeep rolled up and then some cop came like right after. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Curse counter. Dude, you should see how these guys rolled up on me. I'm like, did I do something wrong? Was I not supposed to go down this driveway? Maybe we should have a close sign at the end of it so I don't got to risk crashing into the fence on the way out. This big Italian guy was like, what are you doing over here? You know what? I got to start standing up for myself a little more. I kind of sound like a pussy. I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm just going down the driveway to see the wave pool. I should be like, go fuck yourself. Guys, I'm tough. I sound like such a pussy sometimes. I should have said, go F yourself. -1 on the curse counter. Because I said F. Jesus, this guy rolled up to me so aggressive. He's like, what are you doing here? What the hell do you think I'm doing here? That's what I should have said. Instead I was like, oh, I'm looking at your wave. Your standstill wave. Or whatever you call that shit that I can't wait to do, by the way. Curse counter. That standstill wave probably sucks anyways. You know, it's fake. I'm not a fan of that. Like, it's cool to, see, but, I'm not a fan of that fake shit. Even wave pools are just fake. You know, it's like, oh, perfect barrel. Yeah, alright. It's not like being in a real barrel, though.
Guys, I know you're all wondering, well, what is it like to be in the barrel? So in this video, I'm going to explain what it's like to be in the barrel. If you're afraid of the barrel, then do not enter. Caution! Before going into the barrel, make sure that you have your fins on. Swimming is certainly not prohibited inside of the barrel. Flotation devices are not prohibited inside the barrel. There is no speed limit inside of the barrel. Entering the barrel is like getting thrown into the garbage can. Caution! You're not at the pipeline crossing, you're inside the barrel. It's like being inside of a gigantic tunnel. Being in a barrel is like being trapped inside of a sewer.
Hello, Stevie. Do you want your boat back?
Being inside of a barrel is like having major anxiety. It's like being inside of a vortex of water.
Being in the barrel is like being surrounded by wolves.
If you want to take flight, hit the end section at the end of the barrel. Trying to get out of a big barrel is like looking for the emergency exit, but there isn't one. Coming out of the barrel is like coming out of the womb. It's breathtaking. Mama. The biggest barrel that I've gotten out of was probably 8 foot. I remember when I dropped in on that wave. It wasn't as big as the barrel. I dropped in on that wave, it was probably 6 foot. And as I went down the line, that wave just kept getting bigger and bigger and wider and wider. Next thing you know, I was deep in it. And I was saying to myself, holy shit. I was so petrified. I just held onto the board and there's nothing I could do. I just had to commit. I slid forward on the board, eyed the exit, and sure enough, I made it. And after I was done and out of the wave, I just wanted to do it again. All that fear I felt, and I did feel fear. I hate to admit it. I felt that fear, but after it was over, I just wanted to do it again. And I really feel like it raised my threshold for what big waves are. Another way to raise your threshold for big waves is to wipe out on them. You gotta wipe out on them. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel the weight of the wave. At least that's what I think. Of course, that wasn't the biggest wave I rode. The biggest wave I rode is probably 12 foot. But that was the biggest barrel I think I've ever had and got out of it. It was exhilarating. Most of the time, there's nobody there to witness it. But I remember my brother was there. I was like, "Did you see that?" He's like, "Yeah." You see, boogie boarding is a spectator sport. If nobody was there to see it, it didn't happen. I could sit here trying to explain what it feels like all day, but the truth is, you really just gotta get out there and feel it yourself. Being in the sewer, or a corridor, or a garbage can, etc., etc., ain't never gonna give you the exhilarating feeling that the ocean will. So get out, enjoy nature, be like me, your host, Stevie Wicks. Great talking to you, and I will see you on the next episode. Yeah!